Hey there, just want to show you my rebuild of the first Blockout and make it less waste of space and less, I guess, symmetrical, and just to break up some of the pacing and test the player more on what they're expected to know before they advance further. So the player starts like normal, falling into the well. They come in here, descend down as normal. This is where I first changed things up. I want it to look more like a cave in. There would be a ceiling part, but that's not really necessary for this part of the block out. But with stalactites and stalagmites, and then these are just giant rocks all over the place now. So, as before, the player can jump through, try to get there if they don't make it. There's actually more space down here to explore. So the player can feel like they have more agency over what they're doing, but you know, as we know, it all leads to here, and then they can go up. And ascend as normal, and they get to this section here. So I've put up you can see a facade here of like a temple. They see this, they go in, and it's more enclosed, but still leaving little alcoves for me to put the clues for the final puzzle of the intro. So like I could put one here or behind the statue, etc. I'll just decide where I'm going to put those. So the player goes up here, they would be attracted to this area, but they can't get up there, and they can't get through here, but so they would know. Can we get up here? No. But you can go this way. You can see areas where they could go, but they can't get there. So they proceed through, and they end up back at the start of the entrance to this little area. And they can jump to, or they can fail to jump there. But it's not a long path to get back to where they were. They jump up here, and then they can get into this section here. And then travel around, and there's been destruction. Then they can either go on this rock, jump up here, or they can actually just jump up here. And they get to this section over here, which leads them to the switch for the door. And so this is, obviously since it's on a different wall, I had to change this. I decided I want to do a spiral, like staircase down. It makes it seem like the player's going really far down, but they're really not. And then the standard section the second area that you've already seen. Here, I want it to be. It's going to be the same puzzle. They have to use the elevators to get up and find the paths to get around. But what I want to do is initially, this section here will be like normal, and they can go around. But there won't be an elevator. They'll just be able to get up on top of here using platforming. And then the section here that you can see will actually be a tunnel. So there will be tunnels they can get on top of and tunnels they can go through that lead to different areas that they use to traverse to get up to this section up here, and then activate the door to go on to the next section. But prior to that, they will have to do this section like before, go up, and then get around and to an alcove on the other side of this statue, so they can push the statue into place, which will activate the the door, and it'll also activate all the other lights in the room. So they'll be able to see these lights to get to the door, and then they'll have a light over here to show them that they can go around. But when they activate this light will turn on, this light will turn on, and as in the other tech demo, the door will activate, and then all the other lights will activate, and a locked door over here that lets them go further into the level will unlock, so they can get to the top and activate that button up there to open up this door. And to show that, I'll have like a little indentation here, so it looks like you can push it. And then an artist could show, scratch marks and stuff like that. Maybe I'll have narration or something to indicate the player needs to go over here and push this in when they travel around. Or I can just have them go around, and then once they get down here, this is the only way to get out, is to push this back over, and that activates it. So I'll figure that out. But so that's what I'm going to plan to do next week, and I'm going to get the map ready for the next section after this, and once I have that built, I should be able to identify where I'm going to put the clues for the final puzzle. And that's what I've got going on. Thanks.